Back of the jacket, we've got some cool reflective logoing here. Here we have the port where the drink container tube would come through. Here is the pocket where that would go down into. You can see how deep it goes. Now, like I said, you could use this as an exhaust vent if you don't have anything stored in there. You know, it looks like that's right into the liner, and it would just flow freely through there. Looks like they have a little hook built in here too. I don't know if you would pass the drink tube through there and just kind of keep it routing up nicely. The exhaust vents, just underneath the shoulders here. Both sides, they're pretty big, as you can see. Open right up. Air comes in the front of the jacket, circulates through, comes out the back for a good cooling effect. You know, and that's really going to allow this jacket to be used in multiple seasons for sure. The very base of the jacket here, got another large storage compartment down here. With their multi-point waist adjustment system, I just want to show you some of the detail here. I've got some of this plastic, you know, kind of rubber trimmed, you know, adjuster that's sewn in. I love the detail. You look at the stitching on here, it's all very nice and tidy, nice and clean. It's pretty impressive stuff. To adjust it, you know, it's just about this. You've got yourself, you know, a few inches of adjustment allowable here, and simply Velcro, unvelcro, give it a little tug, and then just, you know, kind of adjust the slack through here so it just matches itself all the way down. Make the adjustment really pretty easy to use. The collar as well. You know, if you want to make some adjustments with how the collar fits, both sides of this are adjustable so you can keep it even. If it's really nasty out and you need to tighten it up just a little bit to keep it up against your neck, you can snug up both sides. And I believe the reason that they've put an adjuster in both sides is so you're not pulling on one side much harder than the other, you know, causing the material to really bunch and bind underneath one single adjuster. That would make it pretty uncomfortable against your neck. By having it on both sides, if you adjust each just a little bit, it's not really, you know, pulling or pushing in on one side at an extreme, and I think it'll keep it a lot more comfortable up against your neck. Let's have a look at the jacket here from the inside out. This is the inside of our Everheat liner here. You know, it's got a piece of quick wick down the center. That's the stuff they've made kind of famous with the helmets. That's the moisture wicking material. That's the area you'll typically sweat the most. Helps to move the moisture away from your body. Show you how these liners come out. To begin with, we can take out just the Everheat liner, which is the full quilted liner. Simple zip around down here. Just underneath the armpit, we have a snap retainer, just a loop and a metal snap. And then inside the sleeve. Now remember, with the multiple liners here, to get the Everheat liner out, it is inside of the waterproof liner. So you need to kind of reach in, pull the Everheat liner through the waterproof liner. Same style, kind of a loop with some snaps. Kind of cool what they've done here. A little color coding. It makes your life a whole lot easier, because sometimes you'll put your sleeve through on a jacket and you might have it twisted. This basically lets you know yellow to yellow, black to black, so you don't get that confused. Let's repeat the process on the other side. This is really some pretty amazing stuff. I mean, you know, I know that I'm always beating the Scorpion drum. They're certainly one of our favorite companies, and they're doing such a good job right now. It's very impressive. This is a very competitive market, and these guys continually, you know, just hit pretty much one home run after another. Got a great design team over there for sure, and the quality that's coming out. You know, the factory with a lot of their apparel is just amazing. Okay, Everheat liner comes out. It's basically the same one they're using in the other jackets that offer the full quilted liner. And now we go down to just the windproof, waterproof. I'll show you what that looks like from the inside out. Okay, a little different here. You know, you lose the piece of quick wick, not a big deal. You do have zippered pocket here inside for a little additional storage if you need it. Let's show you what the jacket looks like on me, minus the one liner, because, you know, that's one of the things you run into with a lot of these coats that offer multiple liners. You know, as you start to remove the liners, the coat almost fits completely different. It's like they get so big that it's just not even the same jacket anymore. And one of the things that impressed me with this is as I got all the way down to just the outer shell, the jacket still offered a fit that in my mind was pretty similar with the way it started. You know, certainly it felt a little more roomy, a little bigger. But at the end of the day, I still like the fit the jacket offered me. That's one thing I've always been pretty picky about. I like my stuff to fit a little more on the form-fitting and snug side. So here you go. Same jacket. We have pulled the Everheat liner out. Just give you a 360 of what that looks like. And then you can go one step further if you like. You can remove the waterproof liner and go with just the outer shell. You know, I think realistically, more often than not, with a coat like this, you're probably going to have at least the waterproof liner in there. But if you do choose to do some just, you know, regular warm weather riding, you can go ahead and remove both liners and ride with just the shell. This jacket's packed with all kinds of cool badging and details. I mean, Scorpions, you know, they're really kind of establishing themselves as being very consistent with that from garment to garment. Some of that is here, you know, imprinted on some of the trim on the inside of the coat. You know, the way the buttons are finished, you know, they all have the Scorpion logo and badging on them. It's just a good look. You know, it just finishes the garment really nicely, and it just adds certainly a nice, you know, impression of quality and pride in their product. To get the waterproof liner out, it's the same thing as the Everheat. We've got a zip all the way around. It's like I already had this undone. Got a snap and a loop. And same thing on the other side. And like I said, I was playing with this one already, so I'd had both of those undone. Easiest way to get it out of the sleeve is pull it through a little bit. Once again, color coded, makes it easy. Black or yellow, it makes it really kind of hard to mess that up. Repeat the process on the other sleeve. And out it comes. Here is the full. It's a breathable, waterproof liner. Absolutely nice quality. You're going to notice the pant zipper comes with this, okay? So there's one that's attached to that. And then there's also one that's attached to the jacket as well. Inside the jacket, you know, we've got our complement of Scorpion armor. It's the same nice stuff that they're using, the exoskeleton armor they're using in all the other jackets and the pants, made by a company called Sostek. Good stuff, form-fitting, ventilated, comfortable. I'm going to show you what the jacket looks like now with both of the liner layers removed. So if you do want to do some warm weather riding in this, you will be able to, because now with the vents open, the jacket's going to move quite a bit of air. And you know, I feel overall, you know, it's retained a lot of its good fit. You know, we've lost quite a bit of material by removing both the liners, but still I like the way the jacket looks and feels on me. So the shock offers a lot of, you know, flexibility, if you will, to go from different environments. Warm, cold and wet, just wet. Very flexible jacket. I think it offers a great look. Lots of protection built in, you know, with the waterproof, washable leather and all the high impact and abrasion areas. Everything they've used everywhere else. This is some fancy pants, you know, stretch material here that's really abrasion resistant as well. They've got a lot of cool buzzwords for all that stuff. You know, you can read that online if you will. I'm going to try and avoid that. The idea here is to give you guys an idea of what we think about the jacket or the garment and the overall sizing of it. If you're into this type of riding and, you know, this jacket is in your price range, I think it's a total home run. The shock from Scorpion.